And I think we're live. My name is Grace Gravestock with the Know Yourself Revolution podcast and summit. I wanted to go live because just for a quick update, today you can listen to Roudy Nassif's interview, and he's the founder of VivaRays. I just got my VivaRays last night, so I'm excited to show you what they look like and tell you a little bit of the backstory. So I met Roudy Nassif a few months ago. He was introduced to me by Claudia Muhlenweg. She was one of the speakers that you probably saw earlier in the week. She's an amazing successful entrepreneur who is leading by example by creating a life that she loves based on what's unique about her. And what's unique about her is she healed herself for her eyesight and is helping other people to get rid of their glasses. So I know her because I am in her program and I'm learning to get rid of my glasses as well. So part of what that involves is learning how to get my body back into the natural circadian rhythms that would happen if I was not in front of my computer all the time. And if I was outside during the daylight and using candlelight and firelight at night. So Roudy told me the story as we were in the process of interviewing him for the summit about how he came to know these things. He also had headaches like me, terrible migraines. We both had them. And so the eye pain that I've experienced, the loss of productivity over the last 30 years is just incredible. I always say life happens for us, not to us. So I realized that part of my lesson in having the headaches and the pain was to learn a better balance, because I always have my headaches on the right side, and the right side is about extension into the world. It's the masculine side of the body, and it represents the yang. And then the left side of the body is the yin. It's the self-care. And so one of my lessons in this life is about self-care and learning to practice self-care and taking time for myself. And that's not something that I've been doing all my life. So I wanted to say that when I met Roudy, I was so impressed with his story because he also overcame headaches. And the big reveal for him was that he learned about circadian rhythms and natural light and what huge impact they have on the body and the functioning of the eyes, especially, and the hormones. And I mean, there's so many factors that I didn't even know about. So when I met, when I was in Claudia's program, I'm still in it, by the way. That's why you see me wearing glasses sometimes, because I'm weaning myself off of them. It's part of the process. And so these glasses that I got from Roudy have a bifocals aspect into them. And so it took a little longer for me to get them because they create every one of them custom made based on your specifications. So mine, the strongest they could give is a +3. And I think that some of my glasses, my prescription glasses, are more like +5. So it's a stretch for me to use these, but I just got them last night and I'm so excited about how they make my eyes feel. So I wanted to get on here and share. When I first heard Claudia talking about them, I was impressed with the cover. It's all sustainable and it's beautiful. It's really, I'm here to make life more beautiful. So I really appreciate the experience, the unboxing experience. It's a really beautiful box, and it's all reusable stuff. And they came with some sleep earplugs, which, I travel a lot. And when I'm in the hotel, it's really handy to have some good earplugs. Hopefully you don't need them, but when you do need them, you need them, right? So I haven't tried them yet, but they look pretty good and comfortable, and that's what matters. So one of the things that Roudy talks about is how during the different times of the day, our bodies need different types of light. And so that's why if we were to live outside, for instance, and follow the natural cycles of nature, we would have, we would be exposed to these different colors of light as the day goes through into night. And so as we go through sunset, like he recommends people to watch the sunset and watch the sunrise, and really those aspects of light that hit your eyes at those times of day inform your hormones, inform your whole body about how to function better. And so there's so many health problems that could be avoided if we would go back to natural rhythms. And it's easier said than done. Here I am on my computer having a live at 8:30. So I'm still learning. I'm in the process of learning how how to manage my life in such a way that I don't have to be working all the time. But the point is, these glasses really made a difference just when I put them on. So I wanted to get on here and show you. They're pretty cool. So in the afternoon and in the evening, you wear the orange ones, and then you wear the red ones, and they clip right on. You wear the red ones later in the evening. And so, you know, it's in an ideal world, you wouldn't be on your computer this late. But if you are, these two different colored glasses, like they really block out all the harmful lights and the harmful blue. I don't know. I can't explain the details of it, but you can watch the interview with Roudy and he can explain all of it. And actually, when you upgrade, he's offered a really cool masterclass that you can have access to if you upgrade to VIP. And that masterclass will give you access to all the deep dive. I think it's called Walking in the Footsteps of the Masters. It's a video that he created specifically for the Know Yourself Revolution Summit and for VIPs. And so if you want to upgrade to VIP, go to knowyourselfrevolution.com and get access now. And if you get access tonight before 10 a.m. tomorrow, you'll have a chance to listen to Roudy Nassif's interview, and you'll learn more about these VivaRays, and you'll learn more about his story. I mean, it's an amazing story. So I wanted you to see that. And gosh, I realize as I'm saying this, I cannot see the thing that I need. So I'm going to have to put my glasses on for a minute. I wanted to give you the code. So you can get VivaRays for 10% off. Yeah, I'm going to put my, gosh, oh, it feels so much better with these orange and red, the red ones on my eyes. So if you want to get a coupon, you can get 10% off by following this link. It's kyr.life/glasses. KYR stands for Know Yourself Revolution.life. We bought this URL to be able to make short links so that it's easy for people to get what they need. And it's easier to remember. So if you are not signed up yet for the Know Yourself Revolution Summit, it is free. knowyourselfrevolution.com, get your free ticket, and watch Roudy Nassif's interview tonight to learn more about these VivaRay glasses. Oh, and I didn't even show you the coolest thing. Let's see. The coolest thing that I haven't tried yet, because I forgot I had them last night, is the sleep what's it called? Sleep mask. So you could, it's very comfortable. I loved it when Claudia showed, see, I can put these on and it completely blocks the light out, which actually helps you sleep better. And I've always known that intuitively. I can't stand to have light in the bedroom when I'm sleeping. But you don't always get that. And especially when you travel like I do a lot and you're in hotels, it's hard to get completely dark. And I've tried all kinds of sleep masks, but these, wow, I can't wait to try these. Check it out. I mean, you can see that they're going to, first of all, you can take them off, you can reposition them. And second of all, they're going to cut out all the light and they're going to be comfortable because they're going to protect your eyes and create a suction kind of a thing. Soft. It's very soft and comfortable around your eyes so that it will be dark. And then, of course, it's adjustable in the back. So I'm really excited about trying these tonight. And these glasses, I'm going to get better at using them. They're like I said, these are prescription with the bifocals because I'm still in the process of weaning myself off of glasses. But if you, and you can get them at different prescription strengths, I'm going to say. I think +3 is the highest that they go. But that's good because if you're following Claudia's protocol, you don't want to get the strongest prescription. You want to work your way backwards and get lesser prescriptions so that you can let your eyes get stronger, and then eventually you can get rid of your glasses. That's not unfortunately, it's not the only thing that you have to do or that you can do. Everyone's different. There's a lot of practices that Claudia teaches. So I'm in her program. I'm super excited. I know it's possible to get rid of my glasses, to live without them, and it's possible for you too. So if you didn't know that it's possible, let me tell you, it is possible. I've met a lot of people that have done it. In fact, the reason that I moved to Austin, the reason I came to Austin was to go to a health conference with Dr. Rita Marie Loscalzo. And she is the one that I credit with helping me rebuild my digestive system and rebuild my gut, rebuild my immune system after I healed myself of cancer. And I also was pre-diabetic, and I rebuilt my system so that I learned how to to get off sugar and all these other things. So I'm not making any health claims. I'm just telling you about my experience. But that's why I came to Austin, was for Dr. Rita Marie's event a few years back, probably, gosh, about 8 years ago now. And when I came, I just fell in love with it. And so that's why I'm here. And so it's just funny how different people can impact the world just by being themselves. And that is the purpose of the Know Yourself Revolution Summit, to show you that your number one purpose is to be yourself. And so each interview, you will see that I will go through briefly, and I will look at their energetic configuration. You know, we call it human design. And it is, we all have an energetic configuration. When we live in alignment with that configuration, we are going to be the happiest. Life is going to be the most fulfilling, because we're perfectly designed to be and do exactly what we're here to be and do. So each of the interviews, I start off by looking at the person's energetic configuration. It is based on your date of birth, time of birth, city of birth. It's based on 7 ancient systems kind of rolled into one. It's kind of like Myers-Briggs meets astrology. It's super accurate, though. I've given thousands of readings now, and it's really gaining traction in the world. You can look it up. Human design, it's kind of a big deal. You can get your own free chart. Here we go. I'm going to have to switch to my glasses because I still need them. You can get your own chart if you're curious at whatsmychart.com. And that's the site that I've set up to scale my business and to really help more people. So when you get your chart at whatsmychart.com, you will be able to get your own energetic configuration, and your number one life purpose is to be yourself, but you'll understand how you're configured as it relates to work. Just the summary version. It's a 1-pager specific to you. You'll get that at whatsmychart.com. So check that out if you're interested in what is correct, what does right work mean for you. And here's a clue. You know, we're not all here to do work. 30% of us, our biggest gift is in our being. And what that looks like is probably someone in your life that you might think is lazy, or it just doesn't have the energy to do the things that you do. And it probably is that they have a different energetic configuration, and their number one purpose, of course, besides being themselves, is different, probably different than yours. If that's you, 70% of us are here to build, be express builders. That's what I call it in traditional human design. It's called generators or manifesting generators, if you were going to look it up. But the thing is, not everybody's here to do. Some of us are here to be. And so part of my mission with the Know Yourself Revolution is to help people understand that you are perfect the way you are. You're not broken at all. You're perfectly designed to be and do exactly what you're here to be and do. And when you are yourself and you do what you're here to do, then that gives other people what they need to be able to do what they're here to be and do. So we help each other when we help ourselves. And that fits into one of my key messages, which is personal responsibility. So when we take personal responsibility for our health, for our lives, for our careers, for the work that we want to do, and we stand in our full power by creating what we want rather than what we don't want by our choices. Let me just give you one other URL so you can see how my eyesight still needs glasses. What I want to say is you can here's that code one more time for VivaRays, 10% off, kyr.com, kyr.life/glasses. So you can get all those VivaRay products. You can check out what they have. And be sure to watch Roudy's interview. It's free until 10 o'clock on Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. CST. As we switch out, we have 3 interviews every day until Friday, and we're featuring successful entrepreneurs who have overcome challenges to create a life they love. And so another of the key messages is that life happens for us and not to us. So if you're going through some kind of a challenge right now with your career or with your health or with your relationships, I want you to know that there might be an indication in that situation for you about your purpose. Your purpose, it involves a lot of things, but it includes mastering certain things and becoming wise about certain things. So if you were to take my course or get a reading from me, we would be able to go into the details if you wanted of what your configuration says about the challenges that you're here to overcome, because that is pretty amazing to understand the why behind what's happening to you, and realize when you see that why, you'll understand that it's happening for you. And that was my big aha, about 7 years ago or so, when I went through a really tough time. My ex-husband put a knife to my neck and I had to leave in a hurry. And I ended up with some friends, and I was for a long time telling a victim story, like, why me? How did I manage to waste like 21 years of my life in a sexless marriage that was very unfulfilling and frustrating on so many levels? But when I realized these things that I teach now, that life happens for us, not to us, I realized in my energetic configuration that one of the things that I'm here to learn is to learn to love myself and put myself first. So that means not being a people pleaser. It means taking care of myself so that I can take care of others better. And when I saw my chart and I got this lesson, it was like, and I got it, and I realized, wow, I'm not broken after all. So that is what drives me to share these things with you, with the summit, with the podcast, with the readings, with the workshops, with the speaking, the books. My second book is going to come out in a couple weeks, called Quantum Change Management, 3 Ways to Make Change Fun and Easy. And let's see, I think my first book came out last year. It's called Purpose by Design. It's actually a compilation. So my story is one of, I think, 12 stories in there. But the reason that I share as much as I do is because I'm really motivated to help others realize that they can have a life that they create, however you create it. You're a powerful being. I didn't used to know this. And so I want to create shortcuts for other people to get there faster, because we're living in a quantum time. And this year of 2024 is going to be quantum change. It's my purpose to be here right now, to give shortcuts to help you in transforming your life, if that's what you want. And if you're in a change, I am here to tell you it can be fun and easy. When I went through all that stuff, it actually was a really joyful time for me. I mean, at first, of course, I went through all the usual emotions and the frustration and anger, and why did this happen to me? Why was he lying to me all these years? I was living someone else's life. But then eventually I realized that all of that happened to help me stand in my power so that I could empower others. So that's my message. And that's the key message that you'll get. But you'll also get some amazing stories of others. You'll see others who are leading by example with creating an intentional life that they love. And that's at knowyourselfrevolution.com. So be sure to get your ticket. It's only going until Friday. And I also have a podcast, so you'll be able to find some of those episodes on my YouTube channel. But right now, if you're interested in these yellow glasses, why do you keep seeing people wearing them? They're kind of becoming trendy and they're cool. And the reason is because they are a shortcut to better health for your eyes. And I'm telling you, my body feels so much better just wearing these instead of my regular glasses. And when I put the red ones on, I mean, they are a little heavy. That's the part I don't love, but because they start to slide down my nose, but everything's red. It's kind of like rose-colored glasses, right? Life always looks better with rose-colored glasses. This is literally a way to have it, rose-colored glasses, and feel better. It does feel pretty yummy. So anyway, thanks for joining me. And like I said, if you are interested in these VivaRay products, you can get 10% off using, I didn't even tell you, using the code. You might have to use a code. I think you can just click on that link, and I think that should take you there. I can't remember if it's Grace G. If you do get to a place where you have to use the coupon code, type in Grace G. But I think you can just follow that link. And if you want to hear the story of the founder, Roudy Nassif, be sure to listen today before tomorrow at 10 a.m. when we'll replace those interviews with other interviews. Or you can just get the VIP, upgrade to VIP, and that will give you lifetime access to all the interviews, as well as Roudy's masterclass, which he shares the secrets of the masters, which are related to the light and why and how to use these glasses. So if that resonates, check it out. I'm grateful for you being here. Remember that when you live your purpose, which is being yourself, it enables other people to live their purpose. So your reason for being is just to be yourself. Don't ever forget that, okay? Because you're amazing. And if nobody's told you that today, let me be the first one to remind you how amazing you are. Thanks for watching.